is in their hands.
Our task is to basically kiss ass to everybody. What do you say? I don't know what to say to them. I have nothing to say to them.
Now, walk across that hallway and welcome back your former housemates. Have fun, you guys.
Oh my God. I cannot believe it.
No.
I can't believe I'm gonna see it.
I can't believe it.
To see all of us again was really exciting. Of course, it was specifically exciting to see Nate again. That was the most important thing to me.
No way.
It was wonderful to see Jenny Lee because I thought it was going to be a long time before I was going to see her again, and it's been a little bit of an emotional roller coaster, like saying goodbye to her and then getting to see her again.
Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
No.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Mario's gonna make toast.
To being back in the house again, to seeing everyone again, and to deciding who gets $250,000. At the beginning, we were told that this would be about transformation and who would change, and now we're at the end, and it's coming down to if your peers think you have actually changed as a person or as a team, and it's a great surprise, and it's awesome. It's great.
Oh man, you gotta start talking to people and getting votes.
I should probably wander about.
Absolutely.
But man, it's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're back, and I'm so sorry that I sent you into the elimination.
No, don't worry about it. I knew I wasn't gonna be one of the last two.
Well,
I knew that right from after the first couple days.
I mean, so did I though. But look what happened. There was a little bit of tension in that we were going in there, saying hi to everybody, being exuberant, and at the same time knowing that we were being constantly scrutinized and judged for every detail.
I'm gonna let you guys clean up because I don't live here anymore.
So what's this deal with Jenny Lee?
I don't know. I mean, I kind of went out of my mind right after it first happened for a while, and then sort of came to terms with it. A lot of people who were here earlier on have a lot of questions about Jenny Lee and I, just because this is sort of news to them, and so I've been having to try to explain that. We tried to keep it as innocent as possible.
How about a little do?
No, none of that.
None of that?
None of that.
All right. Nate's nice. He talks to everybody. It is unfortunate that Nate had Cece as a partner. Cece is, self-centered, and it's a possibility that not wanting her to win will override my want for Nate to win. All right, let's go rejoin the party.
Are you mad?
I feel like you're mad.
Honestly, do you really want to have this conversation with me right now?
Of course I do.
Cecile is very good at manipulating people. I think a lot of the girls, their bad sides came out when they were around Cecile. And she was like the ringleader for everyone to do that.
Okay.
You're probably gonna be pissed at me after we finish this conversation.
Okay.
The whole clique thing that was going on, I feel like you were the leader of that. It shows me a little bit about the kind of person you are. We were here to be social with everyone, and Cecile was putting up the block, and some of the other girls did too, but it was her who initiated things. It's another thing, you guys would make fun of the guys as soon as they left, and it's just it's what's right and what's totally not right.
I mean, I wish I could say I've had an epiphany, and I feel that as much as everybody wants to get along, I mean, I think we all originally wanted to get along because nobody wants to have any issues at all. It didn't, and
I got to the point where I was feeling sympathetic for 2 seconds, and I was like, wait a minute, I can't trust anything that comes out of her mouth because she hasn't shown her true person. I don't feel like when I'm talking with you, I don't feel like it's a genuine conversation. People, genuine, heart people don't say those things.
I don't like Andrea, and I don't want to kiss ass, so it makes me frustrated. No, I'm glad you told me, though, because, of course, I want to know. I mean, who wouldn't want to know? I may not agree with everything, obviously. If I could change in a heartbeat, I would, and I didn't come in to make friends. I've got friends in LA, and they would all just seriously probably laugh at everybody else that's in here.
All right, I'm glad we talked, though. We'll finish.
Okay, yeah, totally. Basically, they're holding everything in their hands, and I have to beg for it. Yeah, there was a click. I first admit it, I did not like Andrea, and I don't like any of those people. I'm going to explain myself to Cherie. What is she? Mother? Cherie? You're going to see, look at her. I hate her. I'm not going to kiss ass to anybody. That's exactly how I feel at this point now. I'm going to be part of any of this. It's just absolutely traumatizing. Our time here was spent to kiss Bud, be as fake as possible.
Why do you say that?
Because if I don't care for somebody, then I have to be nice to them. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
This has been hard for her, but life isn't just about like having people tell you how pretty you are all the time. Like this is maybe tomorrow's gonna be a day where you get people to, you know, criticize you a little bit, which is good. Like everyone deserves to be humbled a little bit.
Certainly you've learned something from
Yeah.
this situation. Being outside your comfort zone. Like talk about that. Talk about how this has been hard for you. But I don't think you need to kiss ass. But I think you do need to be humble as well.
I don't think that Cecile can repair all the hard feelings in one day, but I think that she can start moving towards that. And if she can show everyone and be sincere that she does feel bad for how things worked out, then I think that there's a chance that we can win.
I never thought that I would win ever. And she always thought she was going to win. And now when she thinks that maybe I'm win, she doesn't even want to be my friend anymore.
The first thing that happened today when I got up was that I wanted to go talk to Cecile because I know she was really upset last night.
This morning, she wouldn't even talk to me. When I got up and went in her room to say hi to her, I came down here and saw her and was like, hey. She walked right past me and went outside.
Cecile has been saying since day one that she was going to do whatever it takes to win this and always believed that she would. And now that she thinks that I might win, she's very bitter and doesn't even want to talk to me.
hi, friend. Bye, friend.
I'm trying to keep an open mind. I'm trying to take a look at everything. And, it isn't as simple as just using logic for this stuff.
Nate went through a pretty incredible transformation. I would love to see Nate win tonight, but Cece did not come here to change. Cece came here for the money.
Why should I vote for you over Megan?
I feel really strongly, and I feel like I've had emotionally more probably come through than her. So
From what I can see, I don't think Cece's changed at all very much. She's still the same person. It seemed like you're flirting a lot. Is this really you, or are you sort of putting on like a show? Or is this really you?
I think I've been myself completely the whole time.
The only reason I'd vote for Cecile is because she's partnered with Nate.
Do you know who you're voting for?
I'm on the border. I'll be on the border until tonight. Who are you leaning towards?
I have a migraine. Like, I have a headache from all this. It has nothing to do with who you like better. I think it does have to do with transformation, but then some people realize their transformation right away. Some people won't realize until they go home. It's kind of what happened to me. I thought I knew, and then I went home, and I was like, no, it's even bigger than I thought.
If there's any one person here that I would love to see win, it's Nate. Like, I don't even see where the issue is. Like, in my head, I'm like, I don't even see where the issue is. Like, as far as you're concerned. So you do whatever you want, but you know how strongly I feel.
So which ones did you think were your friends that aren't your friends anymore?
Cecile was one of the few people who made an effort to talk to me on the first day in the house and make me feel more comfortable here.
You're so cute. If you were a gerbil, I'd put you in my...
So I am kind of leaning towards Cecile.
I mean, I knew Cherie and Andrea were not, on my side. And then I don't know Drew so well. I don't know Kyle so well. Sanjay's been very honest with me, but I've just felt like Tori, I didn't know we had an issue. So apparently we do. And Jenny, Lee, and Niels, so, I mean...
It's a lot of them.
I never pretended any of those people are my friends. So if I hurt their feelings and they don't want to vote for me, that's fine. We just played the game the right way. We pissed people off because we won. They kissed our ass. They didn't want to. They lost anyway.
Everybody was your friend when they were afraid you were gonna pick them, and now that they're gone, they want revenge. In beauty pageants, the girl who always wins, there's always gonna be about, I would say 75% would say, well, she wasn't even the prettiest one. People don't like people that win.
Cecile needs to start taking some responsibility for her actions. When things don't go her way, she blames it on other people. I think that the reason that people are upset with our team and maybe upset with you is not because we've had success, but
This whole change thing, if people think they can drastically change your whole life, is completely ridiculous. And anybody who thinks that is completely ridiculous.
I've been saying this was a life-changing experience for me.
Neat.
Yeah. My approach with Cecile has been to try to be supportive, but today it really dawned on me that she didn't change, and so maybe we don't deserve to win.
Why should I vote for CC over Megan?
I'm not convinced that you should. If we win tonight, I think that the message that it sends her is that it's okay that she didn't change. You were your same old self, and that it all worked out in the end. And I think that maybe the best thing for her is like for us not to win today, because if we win today, maybe she'll think, oh, I acted the same way I always act, and everything worked out fine. If we don't win tonight, and if we have a house full of people who say like, Cece, like we didn't appreciate it when you only thought of yourself, like tonight she's gonna be pissed. She's not gonna have like an epiphany tonight. She's just gonna be pissed. But maybe a week from now, or maybe a month from now, or maybe a year from now, like that will settle in. And like, hey, maybe there's something to what those people said. The lessons that I've learned here and how much I'm gonna grow from this is worth more than $250,000. And maybe if that's what it takes for her to like get a lesson out of this, then I think that that's more valuable. I'm happy with my experience here. I don't need to win tonight, and we'll still be friends when it's done. So good luck to you in your decision, sir. Thanks for putting so much thought into it.
No problem. I have to. It's my responsibility.
I will be a little nervous standing up there because who knows how the votes are going to fall.
I'm just worried about tonight right now. I just have a hard time with criticism, taking it and receiving it and, oh, that's that word. I have a hard time with criticism in general.
Tonight is it. I am either going home with the money and the experience, or just the experience, and either way, I'm happy.
I'm feeling like that we won't win tonight, and I'm actually glad that it worked out this way, because I think in terms of life experience, this will be the most valuable ending for both Cecile and I.
Welcome back to the elimination room for one last time. Your former housemates have been put in charge of determining which of your two teams has made the greatest transformation during your time here at the mansion. They won't be voting as teams, but as individuals. A simple majority will determine who wins. That means you need the support of 7 of your former competitors to win. All right? It's time.
From talking to people, I think that Megan and I have a pretty good shot. We've not offended people the way Cece has, but, you know, 7 votes is a lot.
Jenny Lee and Niels, welcome. So, Jenny Lee, which team do you think deserves to win?
If I think any one person out of all the people here deserve to win, it's Nate. So I choose Cecile and Nate.
Okay, you can go stand behind them. Okay, so if they get 6 more votes, they win. All right, Niels, it's your turn. Who do you think changed the most between these two teams?
Cece, you got your team straight through to the finals, but you manipulated and hurt people along the way. And Megan, one of the things that really struck me about you was the willingness to embrace things in yourself that you felt you could change. And I have to go with Scooter and Megan.
Niels, you can stand behind them. Okay, Nadia, you are up first.
Megan and Scooter, you guys just, really transformed a lot. Cece, I hope that you take this experience and grow on that. And Nate, like I've always said, you have an amazing heart, and I know that you're gonna do great, but because of the transformation, I'm gonna go with Megan and Scooter.
Okay. Go ahead and stand behind them.
What it comes down to for me was the women. Cece, I don't feel that you made as much of a transformation as Megan did. That's why I'm choosing Megan and Scooter.
After 2 couples, there are 3 votes for Megan and Scooter and 1 for Nate and Cece. Aaron and Drew are next. Okay, Aaron, it is your turn to cast your vote.
Nate, I just want to say thank you for all your help and just cheeriness that you brought to me and my experience. You were a huge part in my transformation personally. I want to say thank you. And Scooter and Megan, I feel like you guys really came together and it showed. So I'm choosing you.
Go ahead and head up.
It's quite obvious what was going on. People voted for Megan and Scooter because I told people to their face what they were and where they stood.
The team that I believe has changed the most is Scooter and Megan.
Okay, go stand behind Scooter and Megan. Okay, Jenny Lee is still the only one standing behind Nate and Cece. Scooter and Megan, you have 5 votes. You only need 2 more votes to win the $250,000.
When Aaron and Drew voted for us, it was awesome, but we knew that we still weren't out of the woods. There were many teams and they could easily make a comeback.
Okay, Andrea, it's now your turn to cast the vote. Who do you think between these 2 has changed the most?
I'm gonna start with Cecile. Obviously, a lot of being here is changing. You said so yourself last night, you've changed nothing. Nate, I think you're a great guy, but my vote belongs to Megan and Scooter.
Okay, Megan and Scooter, you now have 6 votes. So you are 1 vote from walking out of here with $250,000. Matt.
Okay, it's very tough for me to answer the question which of these teams has changed the most. So the criterion I'm going to use to choose who I will give my vote to is who has helped me change the most. And there was one person in particular who went out of their way to help me with that. You can still call me a gerbil.
I'd be like, you're my little gerbil. Because you're cute.
You're cute too. And that was Cecile. And so I think you guys did an amazing job and you definitely deserve a second vote. So I will be voting for Nate and Cecile.
Nate and Cece, you now have 2 votes, and the best that Nate and Cece can do now is tie. Scooter and Megan, you are 1 vote away. So, let's bring out Cherie and Pio. Okay, Nate and Cece, you need these 2 votes. Cherie, it's your turn. Between these 2 teams, who do you think has changed the most?
Megan, I think that you're a very sweet person, and Scooter, you are just amazing. Nate, I think that if everybody had the heart that you have, the world would be a better place. And Cece, I think that you had a lot of power in your hands, and it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. With that being said, I want to tell you guys, Megan and Scooter, that I'm so sorry that I can't help you spend the $250,000 you just talked about
We each got us a vote. I think that it was the absolute right thing that Cecile and I didn't win. I don't think that would have helped the world become a better place.
You are $250,000 richer. We're losing him. Okay, I'm back. Congratulations, Megan and Scooter. You are now more than just the beauty and the geek.
thought that this would happen, ever. And I still don't know how it has, but it's just the best experience ever. And even if we walked away with no money, I still think that we would have walked away winners.
I feel like a winner because of all the lessons that I've taken away from this and all the friends and memories. And, you know, maybe soon Cecile will realize that she can take something away from this, too.
Anybody who thinks that, you know, they learned something by some nerdy guy, then those girls are as stupid as they look, pretty much.
When I first met Scooter, I was terrified of him. I was terrified to look at him. I was horrified of everything about him. But now I just love him, and I am going to miss him so much.
We've gone from really not understanding each other to being very close friends, and winning this together is like the icing on the cake. We're gonna have a bond forever.
Scooter just really helps me with confidence in every part of my life, where he's made me being able to do things that I never would have been able to do before.
Just the chance to spend time with these people, do all of these incredible challenges that really push me outside my boundaries. I mean, the money is the least important part of this experience.
I will miss you, but we'll be friends. We'll be friends. We'll see each other again.